Hey, it's Soleil, and this is episode 449 of the Orange Pill Investor. And today I'm just going to do a speed run for convenience sake for myself, but also just to kind of prove how little effort it really takes to do these covered call strategies. Some people say, "Oh, I've got a full-time job. I can't do it. I want to outsource it to Misty." Um, I think the better reason would be like, okay, I don't have time to learn it, but I mean, I was doing this the last 4 years while I still had a full time job. So, but I also have to leave for the physical therapist in 45 minutes. So, um, it just kind of worked out. So I'm just going to try to blast through this account, and I'll talk about the things that I'm looking at, and I'll probably just do almost nothing the whole time. And really, you only have to do this if you're selling 45 days to expiration. You really probably only have to do this once, maybe twice a month. You could do this weekly, but even weekly, it's really not that time consuming. So it's 1:49 on my clock, and this is the first account. This would be pretty close to rolling. It's definitely been open long enough to roll, and it's only got 17 days left. So I would probably roll this, but since it's earnings, I'm just going to wait until the last minute on Thursday and do nothing. Same situation here. And since I'm almost always fully invested, the only way I can get dry powder would be like if we were dipping down to 300 a share and I wanted to sell some shares to buy some long leaps or something. That would be the only type of thing that I would be able to do on a dip, since I no longer have a real job and can't generate cash any other way. Same situation here. I sold 2 weeklies, and I'm just going to wait until Thursday to manage these. Same thing with Tesla, except that I can wait until Friday because they've already had their earnings call. This one's a little bit slightly in the money, but so far so good. This account, I've got the Tesla put credit spreads still that I'm just kind of sitting and waiting. They're actually almost back to being profitable. So this limit order will probably fire soon. Again, with 17 days to expiration, I would probably roll this right about now for a little bit of a smaller credit potentially. But gamma risk getting under 20 days to expiration is starting to get a little bit higher. So this is something that I would normally roll, but it's not like the end of the world. This can just be put off till later. No big deal. Same situation here. I'm going to take these off on Thursday. Probably have to be early in the morning. I would prefer to do it right before the close, but I'll be on a plane to Portland, so looking forward to see anybody at Bitcoin is for Everyone if they swing by there. This is the challenge account. I really haven't tweaked the positions in here, so I'm still trading this pretty much the same way I had been trading it. And same situation. I would normally be rolling this under 50% of what I sold it for. So once this crossed below like $6, I would definitely be looking to roll this out, especially with only 17 days left. However, just repeating myself, with earnings being Thursday, I will just do nothing. The 5K account challenge, I've got a $12 call, covered call that I put on Monday because I had shares assigned over the weekend. So nothing to really do there until Friday, which I may have to go ahead and roll that to next Friday early because since I'll be on the conference Friday, I really won't be trading. So probably won't have an episode on Friday either. And that's another benefit to this strategy. It's like you don't have to be day trading this stuff and in here every single day. If I want to go on vacation for 2 weeks and I usually do weeklies, well, then I can just roll it out and do a monthly. So there's lots of flexibility here. These 815 covered calls, probably won't be able to roll these until a couple of more weeks, because the next day that I roll them out to would be September 19th, since there's only monthlies in Strive. So next Tuesday would be the perfect time to roll this out to 45 days to expiration. So I will probably look forward to that next Tuesday. The only thing that could possibly run me out of this Strive position early is if I get sick of trading a kind of cheap stock that has ticks of nickels on options. Those really kind of piss me off. Iron has gotten better recently, but I think that was why I stopped trading Iron previously, because they had the option prices were in nickels, increments of nickels, but they're in pennies now. So I've kind of put them on the potential trade board. Nothing else that really has to be done. So I even did a little bit of talking. It's 1:53. So that literally took 4 minutes. Probably could have done it in 2 minutes. And Hermes Lux was telling somebody, you could probably do this in just a couple of minutes once a month. And somebody didn't really believe him, but I literally think it's possible. And I even have more positions than I usually do, right? I've got CLSK, I've got Strive, I got Riot, I got Strategy. I even put this IBIT position in here the other day. And, even if you did this weekly and you were doing it in slow motion, like 30 minutes a week, every Friday or every Tuesday, whatever, taking a peek is really not that time consuming. So, I think that's it. That's just a little quickie for the day. And appreciate a few eyeballs that tuned in. And I hope this is kind of helpful to see really the very minimal time investment that has to be made. Like, once you get the hang of it, this is just pretty much easy mode. And very, very customizable to people's different schedules. Obviously, you have to do it when the market is open. But beyond that, you could take a vacation anywhere in the world and do this on your phone. Like, hey, give me 30 minutes and then we'll head to the beach. It's pretty easy mode. So that's all I got for today. I'm gonna go hopefully have the physical therapist check me out and fix my slow healing aches and pains that I got going on. All right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Be good, y'all.